CrackBerry.com.
Dave Peckins here for CrackBerry Idol contest, ready to review the BlackBerry Presenter. I'm going to do a quick unboxing for you. This is what you get when you order it from RIM or buy it from the store. Take off the sleeve here. Nice little BlackBerry branded black box here. Open this up. Oh, what do we got inside there? The BlackBerry Presenter itself. There she is. We'll talk about this puppy in a second. Don't need that. And what else we got inside here? We have, looks like a micro USB cable that's needed for upgrading the firmware on the device, I think. Yep. And what else we got here? Got a wall to USB adapter for powering the device. We also have a carrying case. That's kind of neat. Oh, it's got a magnet on it. I like that. That's cool. What else we got inside the box here? Some getting started guides. Apparently they're in different languages. Okay, let's talk about the device a little bit before we go any further. Here we have the BlackBerry Presenter itself. It's a little slick little RIM device. If I show you next to a BlackBerry 8900 here, you can see a different size, and you can see it's a lot thicker than a BlackBerry. But let's talk about the device for a second. Pressable button there on top, you hear it click. It lets you put the device in standby, take it out of standby, or switch presentations if you need to, if they're already stored on the device. It's also a little LED ring around here that changes color depending on the status of your presentation. It's red, blue, or purple, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. On the back, we have here the VGA port, and we also have S-Video, two different options for broadcasting your video. Up top here you got micro USB slot. It's used for powering the device, or you could transfer files to it from your computer or upgrade the firmware on it. Right below that there's a little switch, and that little switch allows you to switch from NTSC over to PAL. So let's say you're broadcasting a presentation here in the United States or any other country that doesn't allow NTSC, you'd be good to go. Let's set it up and see how fast we can get this puppy going. Okay, I've gone ahead and plugged in the BlackBerry Presenter to a VGA cable that hooks up to this monitor behind it. You can also use a television with S-Video. You can also use, a projector if you need to. And then I'm going to plug in this micro USB cable to the back of it, and we'll see what happens. Powers up to the device. You get a nice little red LED. It might look orange on the screen there. And on the screen behind us, we should see a standby screen coming up, and you'll see how long that takes. Just a matter of seconds for the device to boot. There it is. And on the screen, once you see the passkey show up for Bluetooth, you know that it's ready to boot, and the red light flashes letting you know that it's ready to go. Alright, we have the standby screen up there, which means the BlackBerry Presenter is powered on, and the red flashing LED means that it's ready to accept connection, pairing, and to download a file. So we'll bring up our device here. We're going to go over and open the BlackBerry Presenter software on it. There it is. It opens up, and you get a nice little browse button there. Browse, find the file that we're looking for, and there it is. And then you're going to open that file on your device. It just takes a second sometimes. Okay, once your file is loaded, then you click the trackball, and then you can choose Present right away. Now, this theoretically should automatically turn on your Bluetooth antenna. Let's see if that happens here in a second. Yep, there it goes. Enabling Bluetooth, and it will connect to the BlackBerry Presenter. There, it found it. Passcode is 2278. Same as it shows on the screen over here, and this little letters right there, that says 2278, but you can't see it. I've already paired once, so it's going to already find it here for me and connect, and it's going to start downloading my files. It says right here in the corner, it says loading 1 of 8. So we're only on 1 right now, and we'll see how long this takes. I do suggest that you wait until they all load before you start your presentation. Once your LED is solid blue, that means you have some of your presentation already loaded. It might not be all of it, but it means the blue means you can go and proceed, and you'll be okay. Here it says we have 4 of 8 loaded, so we're going to wait until they all load. Alright, even though they're not all loaded, we're going to go ahead and get started here. To go on to the next slide, all you do is you slide the trackball or the trackpad, you swipe over to the right, and there you go. Just slide on to the next screen. Animation, as you can see, worked. Okay, to get on to the next slide, we're going to again move the trackball or trackpad over to the right, and we'll slide on. This one says testing animation and graphics, and you can see the little bit of delay that happens in the background when you actually do that. We're going to test some background textures in this next slide. Here we go. And it appears green on here, and on the actual monitor you can't see any texture at all. On the computer this slide had a lot of texture. Let's try another animation effect. Wow, that's real confusing. On the device here you can see there's a graphic, and on the screen up there you see there's a line of text. Not sure why that happened. All I did is slide over once. Very interesting. Very sad, actually. I thought that was going to work pretty good. Well, I guess we're going to go on to the next slide here. Number 3 says testing photos and effects. Let's see what happens when we put some photos in there. Oh, that actually kind of worked. Get some dudes up there on the screen, some renowned BlackBerry users and abusers. And no effects of sliding out. Just went on to the next screen. We're going to rinse and repeat that. Let's try another slide here. This actually has a purple background. Looks blue, you guys, and I can see a little bit of texture on it on the device and on the screen, which is great. Oh, that effect worked. Let's back up one and see if that works again. Oh, it did slide up. Look at that. We're supposed to have some text sliding in here. See if that works. Oh, there's some text sliding. But where did the picture go? Why did my picture leave? Not happy about that at all. And then the picture came back and left. That's not good. No, not good at all. Okay, some things that you can do on the device. Let's show you. You can do what's called freeze. So now if I freeze this screen, I can still move forward and backwards on the device, but the actual presentation over here will not show anything. So I'm actually back a few slides here, but it's not doing anything. And you can go back in here and you unfreeze it. It'll bring you up to date with where you are. Let's hope both of them are cooperating here. Oh, actually I had to slide forward through that. It's kind of slow and lame. You can also do things like, here's another choice, you can blank the screen. So I can still see it on the device, but the audience isn't going to see anything. Hopefully that gains their attention and you can talk to them again. Maybe not. And you can, how do you get out of this? Show screen, I guess is what it is. There it is, show screen. You can also, let's say we're on slide number 8 here. I want to skip to another slide. So I'm going to go to slide, and let's say we're going to choose number 2. I type in number 2 and click it, and it's going to go over there, number 2. On the screen, it's going to show it. Animation was set to auto start on this, so it's happening all by itself. What else can I show you guys? The loop mode, it's kind of self-explanatory. If you loop presentation, you get a choice here of how long you want every transition to take. So anywhere, I think, from 1 to 10 seconds, maybe longer, and it'll loop forever and ever. It's kind of neat. I want to show you a few of the options you have with the BlackBerry Presenter software here. If you go into there, if you don't actually choose a file and you go into the options, menu options, you can do several things here. You can choose the resolution, which I have set to automatic, which is great because it allows you to plug into any projector or device and it'll auto select the best one for you. You can also wipe the presenter memory, so if you want to wipe this when you're done, you choose that option here via Bluetooth. It'll wipe this device of presentations that were on there. You can also clear the recent file list. That's clearing the app file list from right here on the device. And you click that here, you get recent file list has been cleared. There you go. Pretty easy. Wipe the presenter memory, click that button. Make sure you want that presenter to be wiped. Click that. Connecting to the BlackBerry presenter, and you see it's blue over here. And presenter memory has been cleared. There you go. So you can start with a fresh slate next time around. Those are the options I wanted to show you with the software. Hope you enjoyed this little review. Dave Peckins for CrackBerry Idol.